Hi, Christina. I'm David Martinovich. Today I'm going to teach a science lesson on classification of matter. I have imaginary students. I have 4 imaginary students. Their names are Crystal, Ling Ling, Leo, and Hank. And this is for 5th grade science. And the skill set I'm going to focus on today is classification. After I'm done with the lesson, I'm going to color code my objectives. If they're all surpassed, I'll color them all yellow. Now, it's good when some are surpassed, but if all of them are surpassed, it means that the lesson was too easy and the students were probably bored. Ideally, I will meet all of the objectives. That means it's a challenge for at least 3/4 of the students. If the objectives are not met, I will color them red, and then I'll look at these next time for the next lesson, which will be how matter changes form. So here are the objectives. The cognitive objectives. Objective 1, students can successfully classify matter samples as solid, liquid, or gas with a minimum of 75% accuracy. The second cognitive objective is a minimum of 75% correct the group mean average on the vocabulary extension quiz. Psychomotor skills. In this class, it will be, or in this case, it will be pronunciation. Randomly selected students can successfully pronounce, classify solid, liquid, gas, matter, and forms with a minimum of 80% accuracy. So 4 out of 5. Effective. The effective objective is how I gauge if the students are interested in the lesson. I don't ask the students, was it interesting? Because polite students will lie and say, yes, yes, it was interesting. Rude students will say, no, it's the most boring thing I've ever done in my life. So I write it in Spanish so they don't know what the objective is. I'm assuming none of the students can read Spanish. So the effective objective is at least 75% of the students will raise their hand to respond to a question, as opposed to students who just sit there like this. When they sit like this, then I know they're not interested in the class. I have to find a way to make it more interesting. So now I'll begin the imaginary lesson with my imaginary students. All right, today I'm going to teach you how to classify matter. We can classify matter into 3 different forms. One is a solid, the other is a liquid, and the other is a gas. Solid, liquid, and gas. Now, can you pronounce this word? How about crystal? Classify is correct. Can you pronounce this word? Ling Ling. It sounds like you pronounce the L like an R, so I'll help you with this. Solid. La 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 la. Solid. There you go. Now you got it. And how about this one? Leo. And here's an easy one. Hank. Got it. And how about this one? Hank. Correct. And this one, how about Ling Ling? All right, got it. Now, let's begin here. Um, are these a solid, liquid, or gas? How about Leo? Correct. It's a solid. And what about this here? Is that a solid, liquid, or gas? Crystal. Crystal says that is a liquid. Is she correct? Ling Ling? Yes, she's correct. And this one here. Solid, liquid, or gas? Leo? What do you think? Leo is correct. It's steam or a gas, excuse me. Now, this picture has all three, solid, liquid, and gas. So what about the water here? What is that? Hank. Right. Hank says it's a liquid. Thumbs up if you agree with Hank. Good. Everybody got it. Yes, Hank, you're correct. That's a liquid. And what about this iceberg here? Solid, liquid, or gas? How about Crystal? Crystal says it's a solid. Thumbs up if you agree. Mhm. And the air, you can't touch it, but it's there. Solid, liquid, or gas? Gas is correct. Now here we have this hot stuff coming out of a volcano. If you touch it, your hands aren't going to get dirty, but they would get burned. What is it? A solid, liquid, or gas? How about Crystal? Crystal says it's a solid. Is she correct? Show me with your thumbs. Actually, no, Crystal, that's not a solid. That is a what? Hank? Yeah, a gas. Next, this red hot stuff that is flowing like water. Solid, liquid, or gas? How about Leo? Leo says that is a liquid. Is he correct? Show me with your thumbs. Yes, he's correct. That's a liquid. And what about this black rock here? How about Hank? Hank says that's solid. Yeah, you can touch it. And it will hurt your fingers if you touch it hard. What about this toothbrush? Solid, liquid, or gas? How about Ling Ling? Ling Ling says it's a solid. Correct? That's correct. And what about this stuff that we cook with? We light it. We can't touch it. We can smell it. Solid, liquid, or gas? How about Hank? Mm-hmm. That's right. Very good. It's a gas. And raise your hand if you like to drink this. We all like to drink it. We agree 100%. Orange juice is delicious. Solid, liquid, or gas? How about Leo? Correct. Now here we have two things. This is a mixture of two forms. What are those two forms? Think about it. All right. How about Ling Ling? All right. Ling Ling says it's a liquid and a solid. Show me with your thumbs if she's correct. No, she's not correct. What's the correct answer? How about Hank? Hank says it's a gas and a solid. Show me your thumbs. Correct. It's a gas and a solid. The solid is the black stuff. If you touch that black stuff, it will get in your fingers and your fingers will turn black. They call that volcanic ash. All right, next, breakfast cereal. We have two things here. Think about it. What are they? How about Crystal? Right? Crystal says it's a liquid and a solid. Is she correct? Show me with your thumbs. Liquid and a solid. Yes, correct. The milk is the liquid and the cereal is a solid. All right, now the big question. What are we composed of? Okay, burp. That's when we go burp. Show me your thumbs if you think A is the correct answer. Show me your thumbs if you think B is the correct answer. Show me your thumbs if you think that C is the correct answer. And show me your thumbs up if you think D is the correct answer. Okay, D is the correct answer. We have solid parts in our body like teeth, bones. We have liquids in our body, a lot of liquid actually, such as water, blood, and we also have gas in our systems. This is what makes us go burp after we finish eating. So D is the correct answer. Now, this will be for homework. Choose one of the vocabulary words to complete each sentence. No teamwork. This is for you to do at home. Remember the trick on these sorts of quizzes. If you don't know the answer, go to the next problem. Okay? And now, do you have any questions for me? Can a gas change into a liquid? Well, we're going to talk about that in our next class. But let me ask you this. If we took this hot steam and put it into a bottle, filled the bottle with steam, put a lid on, and then put it in the freezer, would it turn to ice later? Think about that. All right. So I will email this to you, and please turn it in to me in my email by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Have a good day. Bye-bye, Sajid.